Hello!
Hey!
Oh.
It worked. We're kind of centered. Hi, everyone.
Ugh.
It's Happy Place Live. What is going on here?
Well, you didn't let me see what I looked like before.
We went. We just went for it. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday on Happy Place Live. Wow, look at my very tired eyes. I'm Joey. You know me as Joey on the vlog. Next to me is Michelle, my wife, and you also know Michelle on the vlog. And then look at that guy over there. That's Jordan. Also plays Jordan on the vlog. And we're the Happy Place Explorers.
You're saying plays. They're going to ask us, are these not our real names?
No, these are our real names.
Don't give up the ruse just yet.
You're like, I go by Joey.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? I haven't even looked at the chat yet. Hi, John. Hi, Tybalt. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Betty. And the Beast. Hi, Rich.
The two-pack.
Hi, Andrew. Did I say that one already? Hi, Disneyland today. Chase is here. Hey, Javier. Hey, Ed. Hey, Laura. Hi, Tony.
John has a yo-yo.
Did I miss anybody from earlier? Good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Hi, Samuel. What's
Joey
new?
just woke up from a nap.
I did.
Was it restful?
Any of the other three?
Some of us are working.
Any of the other explorers want to jump in here? So I get up to.
I think we need to give Joey the first 5 minutes. Let's just let him.
Skipper Showdown, go.
Skipper Showdown right now. Oh, Ed, thank you.
Gosh, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Ed, our secret benefactor.
He's actually Diet Coke, and he's big. Ed is actually Big Diet Coke underneath a different name.
It's the drink of Ed.
Jordan, they like your Mel Brooks video.
Yeah, Rich weighing in on the Mel Brooks
Thank
video.
you for everybody who has been commenting on the video and watching it. Really appreciate that. That was a big project.
It was. Actually, that one was so many weeks in the works. Like, Jordan and I have been conversing about that for some time. And Jordan finally got around to it. I was very excited with it. It also involved outside help coming in. First time, James, our buddy James, coming in, doing the artwork on it, as well as the narration at the beginning and the end.
And I was there.
And Michelle was there. But it turned out really well. I think it's awesome. I think it's one of my favorite videos of yours.
Yeah, I didn't know all that stuff.
Yeah. I know
a lot. Like some of you guys might know, I'm proud of this. I felt like most like a journalist on this episode because I actually reached out to other people and tried to collect more information. And so I talked to some of you guys might know who Jim Hill is, who does the Disney Dish podcast. And I reached out to him, and he was super helpful, and he gave us a lot of information that I couldn't find anywhere else. And so I'm excited that there's aspects of the video that you can only find there. So that's thanks to the insight that he gave.
You got a cat situation?
And the cat's going crazy right now. I gave him the benefit of the doubt beforehand. Hey, buddy, it's live. What are you doing?
It's live. Anything can happen. Hey, Rick.
Anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So.
Tybalt said I didn't know Jordan hates horror movies. I was like, I knew Jordan hated horror movies. You like tripled down on how much you dislike.
Jordan weighed heavily leaving it in, and I was like, no one's gonna care. I'm like, it's very personal, and right away everyone's like, oh wow, Jordan really hates horror.
But the funny thing is, Jordan hates horror movies. Jordan loves scaring people.
Yeah, that's sort of the comedy in it.
Like,
which I love. Which that's the other half of the video was how when you confuse the two ideas together, that's the winning formula.
I think Jordan's, I don't know, Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like one of your favorite people to scare is Joey's mom.
Yeah, maybe the best. One, because it's so easy, and second, because the reactions are
through the roof.
I could be a Tyrannosaurus Rex every single time. Yeah, through the roof. It's perfect.
Yeah.
John, what are you doing?
Oh, jeez,
John.
guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It's very kind.
Yeah, Jordan, this video was really It was really cool.
I know we say it every week real quick, but I just want to reiterate. So Jordan puts a lot of time and effort into these things, and they always turn out really well, and we're always very proud. Like, they look great, and like I'm really happy that that's content on our channel. The point is, we definitely do these videos for you, like for the people that are in this chat right now, because you guys are the diehard, like the people that stick with us, the people that appreciate everything, because it goes. Like, what was the thing this morning? We've lost 3 subscribers up.
Yeah, Hotel Mail's not doing well analytically.
And it's so weird, because it's like, that's the kind of content... I mean, the whole reason we started this channel... Well, I mean, we had a conversation about that previously, but what the channel eventually turned into was something that, like, content that we wanted to watch. And we could easily go to, like, theme parks and just do construction updates, and, like, occasionally, yeah, we'll do casual stuff like that, but... more of the stuff lied in Disneyland Chronicles, and Jordan's like heart is kind of all in that, and so that's the content that we are really glad that you guys appreciate. So, John, when you end up giving us $10 for all the work you put in the videos and then put it on the Ritz, we appreciate that stuff. So, thank you.
Yes,
from the movie.
Yeah, because it's definitely more worthwhile when you guys weigh in, you guys comment, like, and share and stuff. So we appreciate it.
Ed, you're ridiculous.
We don't deserve you.
You are so worthy.
See.
Well,
Oh.
there was something I want to
In the
say
chat.
all the way back up at the top. Andrew said he came up with the name of his channel. Where was it?
Oh, I want to hear it.
Where was that? Guys, fill that blank space
Wow,
while I
Joey.
find it. I saw it. It was up here. It came across while we were
Betty
talking.
Betty and the Beast asked how I'm feeling. Overall, I feel perfectly fine. I feel good. I'm just pregnant. So I'm 34 weeks along. I'll be 35 weeks on Friday. So I'm to the point where I'm just like, I get it. We could be done now. Things like getting up off the couch are a little bit more difficult now, and yeah. But otherwise, I
Get up at
feel
all.
that's what I said. But yeah, no. Overall, I feel totally fine. I'm just ready to meet the little dude. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate
He
it.
has a name,
He does have a name.
Buster.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Andrew rewrote it. So he's going to call it Distory, like
Ooh.
Disney history.
Ah, fusion.
That's
Like
nice.
I like it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. What else is going on? Samuel asked a question. When will Disneyland and Disney California Adventure reopen without people not having to wear face masks?
Whew.
Probably next year. It depends. There's a lot. Honestly, California will be much stricter about it than I think Disney World will be. So if things go well in Disney World, maybe things start to get lifted. That gets to a question that is the title of the video today, which is, will Disneyland actually reopen on July 17th? Ollie's
already
arrived.
weighing in.
He's arrived.
All day you've been quiet.
He's like, how dare you bring up this topic? So
Touchy.
did we talk about it last week? How Disneyland announced the reopening plans. The tentative plan of July 17th is the actual date that the parks open. And then July 23rd is the date that the Grand Californian and Paradise Pier open. And then July 9th, I believe, was the date that Downtown Disney opens. So, that's Disney's proposed plan, but the state of California and local government have to approve it. I know Orange County is in support, but I haven't heard anything about anything else since they've announced that. However, today I was on the phone for 2 hours with Disney to do some annual pass stuff, and I think I got a lot more
Practicing those
clarification.
wait times.
Yeah, I think I got a lot more clarification. They are definitely opening on the 17th. Like, at least that's what the phone has an automated message that doesn't talk about it as a proposed plan, but instead Disney is doing a phased reopening, like hard facts. And that was the majority of the wait time. So they are for sure going on the 17th, which is their 65th anniversary, as Disneyland today pointed out. Our buddy Chase. Did I miss anything else? Ollie needs to be Happy Place Explorers cat correspondent. It's no one's in the bedroom. Where did everyone go? That's his alert. Anyway, but that was my thing because there's all this talk right now of this like second wave of COVID and like concern about that kind of stuff because cases are on the rise now that people are back doing daily activities. And California is a very not messing around state. And so I didn't think, if there was actually an increase, if it was actually a blow up, I didn't think that California would allow Disneyland to open on July 17th with all the reports coming in. So I thought you'd start to see backpedaling until they officially give the go-ahead. But apparently it's going to happen. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The stuff that I did learn today, though, that's kind of interesting is if you have an annual pass for Disneyland and you haven't done... Yes, Allie. And you haven't done what's the option? There was two options. You could either let your pass expire or like just kind of not pay anything during the period where the park's closed here, or you can choose to have your pass delay its time that it's active until once the park reopens. So my question always was, if you do option 2, which is what we did, and I confirmed that on the phone today. Again, 2 hours on the phone to do that. So if you haven't done it yet, just call and set it down for a while. What was weird and kind of threw me off is I thought now that there's going to be a reservation system for the parks, and if you pay for a select pass or a signature pass or anything above that, you basically have no blackout dates or anything through that time period for both parks except for during the holiday season. I was curious if they can charge you the same amount of money when you're not guaranteed to get the same experience, meaning the reservation experience allows you to only go so many days. You aren't able to go, like there's a rumor right now that you only be able to have 2 or 3 reservations per, like actively. So once you use one, you'd have to wait to use another one.
And those will probably fill up a little faster than we want to believe too.
Yeah. So I was like, can they really start charging everybody again and starting the reservation system right on the 17th when the park reopens? And I was under the assumption that no, they wouldn't. I'm like, they'll probably wait. They're not waiting. So on July 17th, active annual passes will begin to be charged again. So that is when the month will start again. Or like your monthly payments if you do that, or your subscriptions, or your however long you've left on your stuff. So that'll start again in full. There's no plan for a discount yet. I'm sure a lot of this will change because I feel like people are going to be upset because it's not exactly what was anticipated. But then the other thing is that, oh man, I shouldn't be talking. I was just rambling for so long. The point is...
July 17th, they'll start recharging you again if you had an annual pass.
Yes, and everything will be able to be used again. Oh, that was it. It's that they are still... The same blackout dates are going to apply to the reservation system. So if you have like the deluxe pass or like a pass below, like a Southern California, whatever it's called, resident pass, if you have blackout dates, those are still going to be respected. So during the summer, it kind of means that unless you're a select pass, you're only able to go during the week. Like, even though it's a reservation system, you'll only be able to go Monday through Friday or whatever the blackout date kind of is, which I thought was kind of interesting because that kind of means that if you're a signature pass or above, you basically are the only ones that can go on the weekends. Because one last fact about all this, you can't buy new tickets. Nobody can renew their annual pass right now. Nobody can get a new annual pass right now, and nobody can buy tickets to the park. So the only way you can go is if you have a multi-ticket pass already, like something that's kind of banked, or you have an annual pass already.
But I think a lot of people are probably freezing that pass or delaying it, like you said, or weren't close to their expiration either. And so I think that's just buying them at least, how long have they been closed? At least a few more months to sort of figure out how they're going to address that.
Yeah. They did say so. When I was on the phone, they said it would be extended as of July 17th. It'll be extended through 3 months, 3 months from your date. So from whatever your expiration date is. Ours expires in September, so now we'll go through the end of November.
Okay.
But I thought that was weird. I mean, like, because they don't. And then the other thing that's interesting too is they don't know. I asked all the questions about when will we find information about the reservation system? When will we have conversations about what it means? Kind of building into the is that true that we're not getting a discount on our experience because, we're not getting as many days as we were promised? They don't know anything. Like, the cast members are as in the dark. So once Disney announces it, I feel like everyone's going to learn at the same time, which is going to suck for cast members because they're going to be hit, like... they're going to get so many angry calls. Like, I talked to 3 different people on the phone call today because there were 3 different departments I had to talk to answer all the questions I needed. And it was staggering. The first person was very, like, upbeat and happy and excited. The second person, you could tell, had been deflated. Just, like, beat down all day. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't have a lot of... It's just questions. And then the third person was back to being upbeat. But, yeah, man, they must be getting so much stuff.
Yeah, and it's not fair. I mean...
Yeah.
This whole situation is no one's fault.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing anybody can do. Just try to get everything back up and running as efficiently and safely as they can.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be cranky people.
I'm very curious.
So don't be one of those crankies.
I trust everyone in our fan base. We have very respectful Disney fans.
The Explorers.
So I want to...
Happy Place Explorers.
Yeah, the
We're not the
Explorers.
Cranky Place Explorers, as we've been called in the past.
We have?
There's a few good comments every time we do a video where we're like, we were really impressed. The Jurassic
Oh, when
World
we're
one is the
honest?
best one, yeah. When I'm like, I didn't really love that. That, like, could have been way better. And then people are like, so more like the Cranky Place Explorers or whatever.
That was
the
great.
The Krabby Place Explorers.
No, that's not me. Once
Which is
Ed
pretty-
validated
pretty good
me
thing.
that I could be myself on this channel, I was like, here we go.
All right, Michelle's got questions queued up.
Yeah, so there's questions. I know a lot of you have been typing in, and Joey talked. But it was all good information. It was important.
2 hours. 2 hours on the phone.
That's
2
why you had to
hours
take a
summed
nap.
up in how long was that? 15 minutes.
So
Way too long.
Rich asked who did the narration during the introduction of the Mel Brooks video. That was our friend James. He also did the drawings,
Yeah, the concept art.
the concept art in
Yes.
there, which was amazing.
Frankenstein. Give
They're
it the
very
toilet
good,
paper.
very detailed. If you have a chance, go back and like pause at. He like snuck a bunch of Easter eggs and things. I wish I could have stayed on them for longer, but
Yeah, that was
definitely
pretty
go
cool.
back and look closer at those.
Let's see, the new year to the next year to the most important thing. Oh, where'd it go? I know someone asked a question about horror movies. Other people don't like horror movies too.
Not these two. We're
Oh.
big
I know,
fans.
I
Big
know,
fans
I
of
know.
horror movies over here.
Yes. There's a difference in scaring and gore.
That is accurate.
Yes.
Jump scares
Yeah.
is just lazy writing.
Also accurate.
I love jump
No,
scares.
I like a movie. If I'm watching a horror movie, I like it to like kind of give me goosebumps and freak me out. So I'm thinking about it afterwards.
No.
I don't want to have
Yeah,
to
you
worry
wanna be-
about being like. I mean, the big reason I'm always like in a movie theater hiding my eyes.
This is what
doing
Joey
stuff.
looks like when we go to see a horror movie.
Yeah, it's because like every 5 seconds there's gonna be a big jump scare with a loud noise, and I'd rather be like freaked out than whatever.
You want to be tormented. You don't want to be startled.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Deep. It's a slow burn.
I like both. Chronicles are really good.
We had to add ads. We don't deserve you. We don't deserve Hotel Mel. We are not worthy to the Hotel Mel video.
Put that as like a review.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
So we talked about when will it reopen without people not having to wear face masks. I mean, we don't personally know. The other thing is I know Orange County discontinued their requirement throughout the county. You don't
Yeah,
need to wear a face mask anymore, but I hope Disney doesn't go with that.
I don't think Disney will.
Because it would be a liability on
Disney's
them.
gonna be, yeah. I read something today, and I don't know the accuracy of it because I'm the worst kind of person, and I only read the headlines and think I'm informed. But the headline said that the reservation some people in the Disney, whoever, think that the reservation system will be almost throughout the entirety of 2021. Which, again, with this whole COVID thing, I don't think you can plan that far ahead. You just can't.
Yeah, my
But that was
doctor
what the
can't
headline
even
said.
plan my birth a month ahead and tell me what it's going to look like. Because it just changes so much.
Yeah.
A year ago, like, you didn't even know you were pregnant.
Correct. That's how it works. Rich said Michelle is strong like a bull. This will be a cakewalk. Thank you, Rich. I'm glad someone has that sort of faith in me because I am terrified of this next piece that's about to happen. But I'm going to do it.
Just bring some cake. I think he's onto something.
That's a good point. Tybalt says, what's the last horror movie all of you have seen? What is the last horror movie?
I keep wanting to watch Invisible Man like every day. I'm like, we should watch Invisible Man.
I played my video game.
What is
Have you seen Abbott and Costello meet the Invisible Man?
No. I think it's
You should. It's hilarious.
I think It Chapter 2 was the last one I watched in theaters.
In theaters or just in general?
I mean, you can be just in general. That's the last one I remember watching was It Chapter 2.
I can't remember.
Jordan? Was the last horror movie?
I'm genuinely trying to think. It has been a long time. So I generally don't seek them out or
That's true,
look for them.
don't. I can't think of the last horror movie I've seen, but I am an avid player of the Friday the 13th video game online. I play it weekly. So, if you're
Michelle's
cool
a different
accepting,
explorer when she plays Friday the 13th.
if you're cool accepting that, what, Jordan?
Isn't that weird? They were thinking about making that an attraction.
I know.
Yeah.
When I didn't know that until I watched your video, and then I was like, I would have loved that.
Big mistake. Huge.
So yeah, I play Friday the 13th online a lot. So, Hey guys, I know when Disneyland reopens, hugging a character is most likely out the window, but you think I can hug a Disney character when I go to the Disneyland Resort in December?
I think to be safe, through January 11th. That's my birthday.
That's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I think that for the rest of this year, it is probably not going to be a thing. And they're still doing stuff where like you can interact with them, but it's just from a distance. They like kind of put them up on different levels, whether it's on an overlook or just some distance away from you. So you'll still be able to have like a fun time. But yeah,
they're interesting photo ops, like what I've seen so far, where they're just sort of being goofy behind you.
Okay.
At least like with like Universal characters. And
yeah,
all that.
but I don't think there'll be any actual physical contact for a while. Like Jordan was saying, we're probably honestly going to go into 2021 with some of these restrictions.
Andrew said I'm probably going to cry when I go. Same, Andrew. Same.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, would it break me or not? And I feel like there's going to be something that's going to be like, it's just been such a long time.
So, since you brought that up, and since I'll spoil it for everybody, but I have a reservation to go to SeaWorld tomorrow.
That's right.
That's right.
So I'm excited about checking that out.
And you haven't
it's
been
like,
to
I
that
don't
one, right?
know- I have.
Oh, okay.
It's not like Disney World level for me, but it's
Right.
like I have like weird like expectational feelings, or it's like what is it gonna be like when I go, or is it am I just gonna slide back into normal and be like am I at a theme park and am I gonna look at fish? Am I gonna call Joey in the Shark Tank? Am I? I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's going to be, you'll be the first person to be back on the ground with a camera again, and that's going to be weird because when we filmed that, like, thank you for our 1 year anniversary thing, Michelle and I were holding the camera, and I'm sure you were the same way. It was weird. It was weird to film yourself and talk to it. Yeah. Because there was a certain, when you start a channel or anything like that, it does take a while to build up confidence while you're doing it, so you're not, like, conscious of everybody else looking at you while you're filming. And I feel like we're going to have to go through that all over again.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's like summer break, basically.
Yeah.
It's, that first week back at school is like, okay, gotta get in the swing of this. So I have no agenda. I'm just gonna go and see what's going on at SeaWorld tomorrow.
I'm excited for you. I'm hoping you can get on some roller coasters. Fingers crossed.
Just be safe.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I've seen a lot of videos, and they're not as good about social distancing, or at least enforcing social distancing, as some of the other parks have been. So, let's do your best. And
Do you have hand sanitizer?
I have even better. I've got
Not the same.
this little shiny beverage.
Oh my gosh. Samuel asked, will you go to theaters as soon as they reopen, or are you going to wait until it's safe to go to theaters as soon as it's safe? Without wearing a mask.
I love going to movies, but I'm definitely going to wait.
Yeah, I think for Joey and I, it might be even a little bit more different just because we're going to have a newborn that really can't get exposed to anything. So, what about you, Jordan?
During quarantine, I've missed a lot of things, but I think Disney World is like the only thing that I would try to go right when it opens.
Mm-hmm.
That's why SeaWorld's been open for a little while now. Downtown, I haven't even been to Downtown Disney yet, and all that's been open. I haven't had like a strong like urge to go and do that. And I love movies too, but I'm not like.
It's just there's something.
It's a different level.
Well, I mean, even eating in a restaurant, I'm not quite there yet. Only because there's something about being inside in a closed space. It doesn't matter how far away I am from anybody else. If I'm inside for an extended period of time, I sort of start to feel a little weird.
Tybalt asks, is it true season 2 of Mandalorian is going to start in October?
Yes. Well, we don't have an official launch date, but yeah, I would say it's a safe bet.
Didn't they film it already?
Yeah, it's
come out
done.
and like made a press release about October, so I feel like it's.
I mean, especially because Disney Plus is coming up on the 1-year renewal of a lot of those people that are on the Verizon Wireless plan, where they got it for free for a year. I'm curious to see, like, they're going to need an anchor going into fall to guarantee that people stay subscribed. So
it was Mandalorian the first time.
Yeah,
it's Mandalorian this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for sure.
Let's see. I don't know how to say this correctly. Grimmarie.
Also, I'll be the one to say it. Artemis Fowl on Disney Plus is not good, but it is not bad enough to receive the beating it is getting from everybody. It was just okay, but people are acting like it was acid on their eyes.
Grimmarie said, do you think the parks will be fairly empty with how many people they're allowing in?
No. No, I know, like, in my gut I wanted to be like, yeah, I bet you they will. Like, I know Universal the first couple days in Florida was okay, like, was not that bad. And then the weekend hit, and I guess it was atrocious. Like, the parks were reaching capacity, the limited capacity, but they were reaching limited capacity. And now I heard SeaWorld on opening day was way busier than SeaWorld had been on just a regular day previously. I think people are hungry for theme parks, and to be honest, and I think we're seeing in a lot of other places around the country, people are, like, quarantine fatigue is real, and people are looking for any reason to get out. So I think it's going to be bad. When Disney World's going to be bad. Like, that is going to be a very busy day. Are you going to try and go opening day?
If I can get a reservation, which I hope, and that's going to be harder than Jenny Updike. Are you watching? Because it is only because of you that we were able to snag a fast pass for Runaway Railway on opening day.
That's
I was
true.
completely oblivious, and it's like, and it was still a struggle to get it, and they had only been up for like maybe like 15-20 minutes at that time. That she had like said, hey, did you know this is happening? And we didn't. So it was like frantic. It was like frantic for a half hour, just kind of like refreshing and trying to get one. And that was just one attraction. This is an entire theme park, 2 theme parks, 2 days after a 3-month hiatus, the longest hiatus that these parks have ever experienced.
Also, who are we kidding ourselves? This fandom is very different. Like, you're not gonna, like, people are excited for theme parks, but this is not not to put it in this context.
I'll get the next one.
Disney's like a lifestyle, and people are gonna flock to this place again.
Some people dedicate like entire channels to it.
And put a lot of
YouTube,
time and
on
effort
cable.
into their videos. Did you guys see we got an update on Roman? For those of you who may not know, the Happy Place Explorer community, very much so thanks to Laura, has created A
Roman's
character.
kind of a mascot, slowly but
He
surely
kind of
becoming
is.
just sort of our character.
It was this lovely gentleman that we all kind of noticed in one of our POV rides on the train around Disneyland, and we dubbed him Roman. And Laura, who is our in-house story producer, I don't know, that's what I'm going to call her, has been just developing this story week to week with Roman. It looks like Roman fell in love again. He saved his money and moved to Anaheim.
Aw, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That's why he
Did he leave the...
This is post-victim.
Yeah, did he leave?
What about the emus? Did he bring the emus?
He left the church?
Oh.
There's so
much about
So many questions. Awesome. Thank you for the update.
What did Doug say there?
Doug. Oh, we answered that
the
question.
hug.
Yeah. Moved on to Sonic. We liked Sonic, right?
Oh yeah, Sonic was great.
We saw Sonic. We
Sonic
really liked
is
that.
a really fun movie.
I think they're talking about the drive-through.
Oh, well, also, they have slushies.
No, I have no idea.
They're probably talking about, I think, right?
Oh no, Jordan.
Supersonic Boom, Supersonic Boom.
Oh, I haven't listened to that song in forever.
Remember that song?
Yeah.
That's nostalgia.
When will Universal Studios Hollywood reopen? No official confirmation yet. They haven't really released anything. To be honest...
I thought you said something about their calendar.
Well, but it ended up being wrong.
Oh.
Their calendar had hours for Monday, but that wasn't true. Here's why that was important. Universal Hollywood opened their City Walk with no build-up at all. One day they literally sent out a press release one morning being like, City Walk is now open. And that was
it's time for people to enjoy Bubba Gump again.
Yeah, literally. It was like 3 things are open. All the vloggers went out and they're like, wow, look at City Walk, it's back. City Walk's back. And there's 3 things open the entire thing. But one of them was Voodoo Donuts. So is it worth the trip? Maybe.
No. Voodoo Donuts is overrated.
I've seen so many pictures of people eating Voodoo Donuts these last few weeks.
If you're in LA, Trejo's Donuts in Hollywood is where it's at. Voodoo Donuts has nothing on them.
Trejo's Donuts is really good. But Voodoo Donuts is still fun. They have just novelty flavors.
Everything that I've seen from Voodoo Donuts looks like it would kill me.
The original question though was when will Universal Hollywood reopen? And I feel like we're not going to get much of an announcement. It's just going to happen. It's going to be like a couple days before, and then like Hollywood's opening. And a lot of people are speculating that if they get the go-ahead, they'll open for 4th of July weekend. So
probably.
And that'll be a crazy week.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Do you think they would open up Secret Life when they open up the parks, or do you think they would wait Secret Life of Pets?
I don't know.
Because that was just days from opening.
Yeah, we had a reservation right before. We had a reservation to ride it on Saturday, and the park closed on Friday. I don't know. I know it's ready. They could do the soft opening right away again. Just be like,
yeah.
But and then maybe have some sort of grand opening at a later date. They're gonna need rides.
Jordan T. Solenb asked if they have announced anything about the reservation system for Walt Disney World.
They have not, and the park's open in 25 days, so they're running out of time to educate their customer base. It's gonna, but it's like you said, when it happens, it's going to happen all at once. There's going to be a small portion of people who are very happy, and a massive majority who are very cranky. And I'm hoping I'm somewhere in the middle. Actually, no, I'm hoping I'm in the happy group. But if I'm in the bigger majority, I won't pout.
Mm-hmm. Ed says he heard the first week of July for Universal Studios, so that goes along with your 4th of July theory.
Yeah, 4th of July weekend. But we'll see. They haven't officially. That was just rumbling that we heard.
Ed is not talking about Universal Studios. He's talking about Hush.
Good catch, Jordan. Thank you. Javier wanted us to share something with all of you. He has Disney-inspired wedding shoes. Again, Javier is planning on having this amazing October wedding on a Disney cruise, and I'm jealous.
Yeah, they're almost too cool to show all of the detail here, so I'm going to try and jump around.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Frozen And Bolt Inspire. I wish I gotta get a better system. Look how out of focus it is. Oh, Javier, I'm letting you down. Anyway.
Very colorful.
I can't do this right.
Can you put pictures in the chat?
Yeah, maybe I can.
I don't know how that works.
They're awesome. They're amazing.
Vans.
There's their Vans. They've got, here's a picture of Flynn Rider on the back of one of the shoes. They're hyper detailed. I wish it wasn't out of focus.
Yeah, what is it?
And then there's another one over here that's kind of this is up themed with a bunch of different patches. Adventure is out there on the one. There's a churro patch in the middle.
Very cool.
They're
awesome.
amazing. Oh.
If I had those shoes and I was getting married, I would only wear that. I wouldn't distract people with a suit.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, very cool, Javier. We need to get a forums going so that people can post
someone
their own
literally
stuff.
just said you guys need to create someone said something about a Facebook something.
We
have a Facebook page, but I think they're onto something by having a group. I think there's a lot more community possible with creating a Facebook group.
Would you guys be interested in that?
Into.
If we created a Facebook group, and that way you guys could post kind of your own Disney stuff. So if we see a cool Disney meme or something, you guys can kind of post it in there, and we can go that
That'd
way.
be fun.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that.
We're
making a group. Stay tuned.
We'll make it happen.
I thought we had a Facebook.
We have the page, but not a group.
Yeah, someone said make a
Which
Facebook.
feel free to like that page as well.
It's true. Facebook group page.
I don't know where it went. We're super behind on the questions. What's your thoughts on how the other parks in Florida, on how they're handling the face covering issue?
Jordan?
The enforcement or more so lack thereof.
He's right. I was watching, like I said, I'm watching videos, and they are not doing a great job. I mean, it's probably an impossible task, asking cast members and employees of all people to be like, hey, can you discipline people and ask them to put on a face in the hot Florida sun? Or put on a face mask in the hot Florida sun while they're in a park?
Well, I think I said to you, I think, none of us should be surprised by this. It's not... I think we put too much confidence in your average theme park goer, maybe. We've all been in the parks, and we've seen people who are not abiding by the rules, even before all these
kicking children.
Extra elements.
Yeah. Don't kick her.
Kick children in front of Dumbo
kick her,
all the
Jordan.
time. Man. It's not an official rule.
Try to stop me.
But yeah, I can't imagine the kind of task that it is to enforce that. Obviously, it should, no matter what your personal feelings on it are, the rule is when you go inside the park, you wear a mask. And so I think it's just courteous to do that.
Yeah. And I think it'll be helpful in the long run because, if you want these parks to stay open and to show that it isn't an issue, you just have to sort of follow the rules.
Do what we gotta do.
We're all suffering through it together. Let's just stay the course.
Rich asked, is there a potential Robin Williams video in the works? Oh, from us?
That is a great idea, actually.
I was like...
And one that has crossed my mind. And now it is stuck there. So
there you go.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that seed you've planted.
Andrew, we will not forget anyone when you guys have 1 million subs. Thank you for your confidence.
Someday, right? Someday.
Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's? I tried playing that a while ago when it came out. It just didn't do it for me. I used to be really big into Silent Hill. So.
Five Nights at Freddy's is cool, but it's very jump scary.
What about Notting Hill? You guys seen Notting Hill?
Oh, the people watching just went down, Jordan. Not Notting Hill fans.
I thought Hugh Grant was going to save us.
Ed points out Tim Tracker is getting really annoyed with some of the folks, and getting Tim annoyed is hard, which is true. I saw that too. He was one of the ones that verbally was very frustrated with people at SeaWorld. That's why, Jordan, I'm really curious. I think tomorrow when you go, part of that trip should be seeing just how, has it improved or is it as bad as people say? Because
you should go live for a little bit just so that some of us can feel like we're outside.
Live through you for a little
like
bit.
Me.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. So stay tuned. We might go live. Speaking of Tim Tracker and Ed specifically,
Oh yeah.
he mentioned last week that he did like the closer. It took me a little bit, but I was on a mission that I was going to track it down and find it. And we found it. And his Tim Tracker video has like 300,000 views. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with the first 20 minutes. It's that last 10 seconds that Ed carries. That
Carry
is
the
where
load. Yeah.
that viewership is coming. So
The star of the show.
it's
Did-
very.
Did
it's
they
very
put
good
him in the
post.
title of the video?
If they didn't, they should have.
That's
I'm pretty
unacceptable.
sure they did.
Unacceptable.
He kind of, spoiler alert, he kind of takes the closing tagline and he sort of put his own little spin on it. He changed the order of the words a little bit.
And I
thought that
screwed
was-
up the
I thought that was
phrase
cool.
also, he says.
Do we have
Jordan
it?
was impressed, Dad. You have to like just own
I don't
it.
think
Own that you did that on
I think
purpose.
it was like no, it was a flex.
Amazing.
Do we have said video?
We don't, but Jordan had. I don't
Well,
know.
I
It's
thought
up to
you
Ed
guys
if he wants to
would've.
share which one it is.
That's
we could,
true.
At some point, we'll put it. We can use the new Facebook group that we're discussing. We'll.
I
And
said
can-
no. I screwed it up. I was flustered by the whole thing.
You oozed poise and confidence.
It's better than a lot of other people I see you do it that are like, and now it's time to pay the price.
I would if I ever see Tim Tracker, I definitely will stop and say hello, just because I've seen so much. And if he asks me to do the end tag, I will. And I've thought about it because that's weird, but I think about it, and I'm worried that if he asks me to, I'll be like, and now we'll see you next time in the happy place. And he'll be like, oh no, wait, that's not the right. It's not the right. It's not the right saying.
Never walk
I
up.
don't
to
know if he's the
Tim
kind of guy who would give me like a second take. Who knows?
Andrew asked, "Did you hear about they might make an Oswald show on Disney Plus?"
I think we had heard about it, but it was from
Yeah.
other explorers. It was from the group. Was talking about it at one time. Where we were hearing about that.
That'd be interesting. I'd be all for it.
Be good use of the property.
Joey Tybalt asked, well, probably not just for you. What are your guys' thoughts on Jurassic Park Domination movie trailer?
Dominion.
Oh, Dominion.
Well, it
Is there a
hasn't.
trailer?
No, there's a fan made. I mean, I saw one that was pretty convincing too, Tybalt. So maybe that's what you're talking about. Right now, unless there's one that dropped while we were watching, while we've been going live, there is like fan made ones out there, but there's no real one yet. They have only filmed, as far as I know, like 2 weeks of footage in one location. So there's probably not even that much to go off of yet. But yeah, once it comes, I'll be excited. It's supposed to. Here's the thing that bumps me out a little bit about it. Just quick side note. It's supposed to be the ending, like the 6-movie saga, I guess. You know, something to wrap it up. And you guys know I love that franchise. But then Frank Marshall was like, "This is just the beginning," and like right away, it's red flags everywhere. It's like, nope.
There won't be closure.
Yeah, it has to have like you can't do what you just set up and not have some type of ending. You know, like don't bring back the original characters only for this to extend beyond it.
They should do like
good point.
they should end it and then do like an anthology series, because I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but like I don't know if it was like 6 months, a year ago, they released like a short film.
Oh,
What was it called?
Jurassic,
Battle
you mean
at-
Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
like
last
a family
year.
that was camping, and it was like a tease. It was a short film, but it was like a tease for the upcoming movie, and it was better than the last Jurassic World.
Yeah, that was the Battle at Big Rock, and that was a teaser.
Big Rock.
Or it was a video from last year. It was supposed to air before Hobbs and Shaw in movie theaters. Anyway,
really?
yeah. No, I agree. It was excellent. I think that's the best thing that Colin Trevorrow has ever directed, was that short film. I'm not a huge fan of him,
Very good.
but I thought the short film was excellent.
So Javier is the one that said HPX should create a Facebook club page so we can add Roman's full arc story.
Imagine how detailed that could get. Laura's got to set it up with just a couple pages of information just to get it started, and then we'll see
And it would just go
where
off.
it goes.
Ed shared what video
and
it
one day
is.
we'll actually find Roman. We'll find that guy at Disneyland. And we'll be like, oh my gosh, you're him. Roman.
He will be very confused.
Mhm.
So Ed shared, if anyone wants to see Ed's outro on Tim Tracker, it was dated January 9th, 2017. The title is What's New at Disney's Magic Kingdom / New 2017 Merch, Holiday Decorations, and they serve alcohol now.
What? That's a long title. Tim
That's
Tracker.
a classic.
Jordan,
Ed, nowhere to be found in the title.
we were reminded about you sharing April Fools.
I have it. I have it here. I sent Joey a picture. I don't know if he's going to be able to put
I
it.
know.
Because it's a...
I bet you there's something I can do while you're leading.
So let me expository talk here.
Nope. So for those of you who may not know, last week we were talking about, I think we chatted about some of our favorite memories at Disney, and I asked Jordan if he would be willing to share an April Fool's memory from his childhood that he shared with us when we were younger, and because I think it's just one of the funniest Disney stories ever.
Yeah. So you had mentioned earlier that I get a big kick out of startling people. That is a learned trait. In our household, you always sort of had to be on edge. You had to be cautious if you were thirsty in the middle of the night, you had to assume the risks that maybe someone else was going to be hiding under a table.
Or outside your window.
Or outside the window.
That was us.
Standing in the hallway.
I forgot about that.
I had a very loving father who liked to do pranks and stuff like that, who would put fake bodies at the bottom of the stairwell, leave them sitting on the toilet. Have a lot of good memories. But sometimes they weren't they were never malicious, but sometimes they were less startling. But there was a long-standing tradition where there would be an April Fool's prank that every so often there would be something that would happen around April, and I'd have to keep my blinkers on. And so one April, this would have been April in 2004. I don't remember how it happened, but I got into the car with my dad, who had just come from work, and he's like, Did you hear about this? And it's like, no, I didn't hear. Tell me. Joe, are you going to put it up?
Keep talking.
So in the back seat, he had printed off this news article. This is from MSN.com. This is 2004. Remember?
Here, hold on. I'm going to do something that's probably going to really mess us up here. Oh! All right.
So here it is. And this is the press release from April 1st, 2004. I'm just going to read it to you guys verbatim. And so we lived in Hartford, Wisconsin, about 45 minutes north of Milwaukee. So just keep that in mind. April 1st. In a surprise announcement this morning, Disney executives announced the beginning of what will be the biggest venture in Disney history. In July of this year, groundbreaking will begin on the Walt Disney Universe Resort. The Disney Universe will be the home of 8 different theme parks. Like its counterpart in Florida, visitors to the universe will enjoy the Magic Kingdom, Epcot 2K, Disney Pixar Studios, and Animal Adventureland. Additional parks will include Space Frontier. Space Frontier is themed around space travel and exploration. Disney Imagineers partnered with NASA scientists to design rides similar to the new Mission Space ride currently at Florida's Epcot. It would make sense that the space theme park would be in Wisconsin there instead of an hour away from Cape Canaveral. The next one, Disney Sports Kingdom, features rides and attractions that pay tribute to various sporting events and famous athletes. Visitors can ride on the World Series Raceway, the Mickey Mantle Hit and Run, or watch the Super Bowl Review. I haven't read this in a while. The next park, Radio City Disney, is another of the new proposed parks. Radio City will offer guests a musical journey through such attractions as Jazzmatazz, Rappin' River Cruise, and the Broadway-style show Rock and Roll-a-Rama. Radio City will also feature a 20,000-seat amphitheater for live concerts. And our last park, Planet Disney, will provide visitors with the opportunity to learn about Earth conservation and preservation. Visitors will see Mickey Mouse, Pocahontas, and other Disney characters addressing environmental issues through fun and educational venues. In addition to the theme parks, Disney Universe will be the home of 4 water parks, 17 hotels, 2 campgrounds, and 6 golf courses. Now, the next part is important because this is 2004, and we graduated in 2008. A state-accredited university will also be on the property. Disney University will offer college degrees for those seeking education in the fields of filmmaking, animation, and Imagineering. Students at DU will have the opportunity to work in the park while they earn their degrees. The 1.2 million acre resort will be located on the coast of Lake Michigan between Milwaukee and Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is where he really sealed it. This is where it was like, is it really real or not? But in these final statements, he says, Disney spokesman Michael Eisner said Wisconsin is an ideal location for the Disney universe. Lake Michigan provides a perfect backdrop for the parks and fulfills our long-standing goal of establishing a mid-America presence. Wisconsin Governor Jim Doyle said, which totally works. Jim Doyle said he is pleased to welcome Disney to Wisconsin and that the project will bring much-needed employment and tourism to the state. The Walt Disney Universe Resort is scheduled to open in the spring of 2009. And so...
it's arguably... It makes
so detailed.
It makes a lot of sense. Except for the fact that it's in the state of Wisconsin.
Except that it makes no sense. 8 parks in the middle of Wisconsin would be the new Disney capital of the states. I will mention that all of these additional theme parks are so much better than the 5th Dark Park idea. But they're also equally ridiculous. Can you imagine a Broadway-style Super Bowl review? What would that be like?
Oh,
but anyway, so I am reading this, and I have this developed skill of skepticism just from growing up in my house. But with this one, I knew something was off, but I wanted to believe so bad. I knew it wasn't true, but I wanted it to be true so bad. And so throughout the night, I would wander off into the kitchen, and then my dad in the living room would scream, "The news report is on! They're talking about it!" And by the time I would run back, it would not be there. And so it was just,
wait,
and I knew.
Like in the same day, or like this kept going for days?
Oh no, it was the same. It was the same day. It was the same night.
That's amazing.
But it looks totally authentic.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well,
that's
one of the best April Fool's pranks
it,
for like a
that.
Disney fan.
Real quick, I just want to jump through because I haven't seen Jared before. Jordan, it says, "Keep up the great work, guys. Jordan's documentaries are super sweet."
Oh, cool.
I appreciate that.
Also,
Sure.
Chase over at Disneyland Today, one of our partners. If you guys haven't known, DisneylandToday.net. Head over there. We featured one of the cool things that we did with the Be at Disneyland Today kind of thing.
Yeah, he made a really cool interactive Disney map experience. It's really neat.
It's awesome. So head over there.
Parks don't open for a month, but you can go today.
That's right. At Disneyland
Wait, you
Today.
can go to Disneyland today. At Disneyland Today.
That's right.
.net.
That's actually good.
Thank you,
anyway,
Chase.
thank you, Chase.
Andrew asked us how long we've been friends and how do we meet. Just real quick, we've been friends since high school. Jordan and I were actually across the street neighbors since like middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But Jordan was originally friends with my younger brother, so like, but then that switched in high school, and so we've been really good friends since high school. Jordan was our best man at our wedding. So yeah.
I wore like a suit and everything.
You did.
You did a very good job.
Hi, Jason. You're late, but you're here, and we appreciate it. I appreciate the rest of the team, by the way. Ed and Laura weighing in, welcoming Jason to the chat.
Yeah.
Such a family.
You guys are
awesome.
awesome.
I love it.
Ed says your dad put through so much effort to pull this off. I am impressed.
Yeah, that's just one of them too. That's just one of them.
Andrew says, what if Michael Eisner watched the stream and saw Disney Universe?
Michael Eisner would be the one to okay that.
Oh, for sure.
He'd been like, yeah, that makes sense. We need that. That's why we like him.
Jason.
Aww.
Oh,
Look at Ed.
Paging Mr. Morrow's in the chat.
What?
Paging Mr. Morrow is in the chat.
Hi, Paging Mr. Morrow.
Hello.
Ed says, it explains so much about you, and he really loves you, man. It's the best way he showed you. That's so nice.
And I love him, even though I don't think I could ever pull. Nothing can ever happen between us on April 1st anymore. Just judging by the history.
Bringing up
But anyway.
Disney's America is brought up in the chat. I know there's a million videos out there. I'd love to hear your take on Disney America sometime, but that would take you forever. That's the most.
There's a lot that went into Disney America.
That's the most detailed almost park ever.
Oh man. Yeah, I would be totally down for Disney America.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, yeah, we would only get 4 months of good weather.
I know. Yeah, that place would struggle to be open for a while. Laura says you were meant to be best friends.
Yes.
It's true.
Definitely.
Did Jordan wear a baseball cap at the wedding?
At our wedding? No. That was pre. If you go through our videos, if there's one video where we were actually able to get together and we went to SeaWorld down in San Diego, and that was pre your baseball cap phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I not wearing the hat in the SeaWorld
I
video?
don't think you are.
No, I think he puts it on. He takes it off at one point, but it's on.
But I thought someone said that it's their favorite because they get to see Jordan without a baseball cap.
Maybe it did come
Because
off.
I couldn't wear it on the roller coaster.
Oh, yes, he does take it off. Yeah, I know.
You guys want a behind-the-scenes story? I bought this hat moments after I saw Avengers Endgame.
Cool.
So that's like the part in my life when I started wearing a hat.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's how you guys know me on the channel, because I wear the hat. But it's usually because my hair is just a mess that it's best to just keep it covered.
So post-Endgame. Well, I'm excited for you to go to SeaWorld tomorrow. And
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Also, thanks, Andrew. It is kind of Happy Father's Day soon, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Sunday.
Snap. I gotta get my dad something. Uh-oh.
You do. Joey.
Are you gonna play any practical jokes on Buster when he's old enough to enjoy the irony?
Oh, yeah.
Michelle's the worst.
I am.
It's not fun and creative like Michelle's old school April Fools. I hate that day. She'll I've had the sink, I've had the faucet thing happen before. It's just stereotypical stupid stuff too. Like
And you fall for it.
Yeah.
My favorite one is I poured out a bottle of Coke and I put seltzer water and soy sauce in it, and I just
Whoa.
flusterly said Joey, finish drinking this. So he takes a big swig.
One
I felt that
time
in my spine.
One time it was morning. It was morning. What was it? Oh, it was morning, and Michelle made me breakfast, and I sat down. She brought me over a cup of juice, and I was thirsty, so I just slammed it back. And I looked at her like, "What's wrong with it?" She's like, "You're like laughing hysterically because she thinks she's so original every time." I'm like, "Great," and it was like, "Great, it's April 1st, isn't it?" And I'm all like ticked off, and I look, and I'm like, "What is it?" And I'm like, it doesn't really taste like much. It's like I put a packet of mac and cheese
Powder and
water.
It looks like an orange juice.
That actually doesn't sound too bad. Is it cheesy?
No, it tasted like kind of like just watered down. I don't know. It was just more of like. And then when we were growing up, she would put like mustard into my root beer. I hate
That was funny. That was at work. I was
So
just bored.
Just don't drink anything this April 1st.
Yeah, me and Baby
There's
Buster are
upcoming.
going to be going to a different.
But this
We'll leave
April
on
1st,
April 1st.
this most recent April 1st was fun for me because you were paranoid the whole day and I didn't do anything. He just tormented himself.
Is it fun? Is it fun?
It was fun. for me.
This is supposed to be the happy place.
I'm laughing. I'm having a great time.
Oh, especially since they tried to buy Knott's Berry Farm to build America. See, Jordan, maybe you got to do a Disney's America.
That's right.
I don't know why. Also, hold on a second. Why am I doing that? I could make some of these. I don't know why I keep being like, Jordan, you need to do that. What?
I would love to see a Joey. Joey's actually edited real documentaries. I would love to see you take a spin on the Disney
film premiere.
I feel like I wouldn't be as fast as you. You like turn these things out so quickly. I would like do one video. It would take me like a month, and then it would be at like 20 views.
Well, Jordan has all the knowledge. Jordan, you're like a Disney encyclopedia.
Jordan would have to write me a script, and then I could physically edit and put it together.
Well, it is.
Say the word.
7:05.
Michelle wants to close it out. It wasn't us.
I just want to be respectful of other people's time.
Thanks,
they come here to expect an hour worth of fun and conversation.
One night we should just go. We should just go hard. We could go like as long as we could.
You keep making
I'll have
this
like a whole 12-pack of Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go until it's gone.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye, Jenny. Tybalt says he rigged an air horn in his refrigerator for his girlfriend, so when she opened it, the shelf, it would fall on the horn. Oh my gosh, that would kill me. Okay, anyway, Michelle's right. Laura, a 24-hour live chat.
Let's do it.
We just go crazy. It'd be like Andrew's suggestion a long time ago. Where you just listen to.
We got two for the 24 hours.
Oh boy.
If we can get 5 people, to say they want a 24-hour stream, Michelle will do it.
What?
And Joey and I will pop in periodically. 5 people. That's all we need in the chat. We've got 2.
Jordan.
Oh, now hold on a second.
What are you promising?
Ed, Jordan is delightfully quirky. Joey is earnest and goofy. Not sure Joey could do a Jordan video.
Oh, that
Nothing
was a
I like
challenge.
more than a challenge. Well, now we're
Distinctive style.
What can happen?
2, 4. All we need is one more. One more for the 24-hour live stream. Who's going to do it?
John, Michelle is so dedicated. No, Tybalt, don't encourage pranking from Michelle.
We've got 6. Been over.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let down the explorers, Michelle.
What?
So, tune in at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We are going to begin our 24-hour live stream.
I have to work.
Don't do that.
Okay, sorry.
What would
9:30.
Just a day in the life. We'll just follow Michelle for 24 hours. 8 of it will be sleeping. Yeah, see, this isn't going to work.
We'll go in shifts.
You guys.
I'll take the night watch.
Live chat on making a doc video. That's physically possible.
Be boring.
Although you'd go crazy because Jordan probably has computer crashes and.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be interesting. You get to see a different side of me while I'm struggling, while I'm yelling at my computer. Why won't you do what you are supposed to do?
Anyway, thank you guys for watching today. We appreciate it. It's Tuesday. I know it started off a little sleepy. Thanks for Michelle and Jordan holding it together, keeping it going.
I'm energized.
I'm going to go play Friday the 13th now.
I gotta go to Target, get some Litter Genie bags for the cats.
Target.
That's an ad. Litter Genie, if you want to sponsor the show, please, because they are expensive, and I could use some free ones.
On that
That's
note.
the best way to offer a sponsorship.
Let's just be honest. We're in this together.
It's not quality. They are expensive. Expensive means quality.
Jason, don't be sorry. We're just happy you're here. We're sorry that we missed you. We should have started later so we could fit you in for longer. I'll make it up for next week. Anyway, thank you, Chase, for the super chat today. We appreciate it.
Well, yeah, and Chase and Ed and there's a third one.
John got us.
I don't know how these
John got
things
us.
work. But yeah, thank you all. We appreciate it.
That's huge for us.
All right.
Ed, well, Disneyland today gave me $10, so that should cover some of the litter. Thank you, Ed. You're right.
There you go.
All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you next week.
Cat update next week. Oh, real quick. Yeah, but this is real goodbye. But we are going to do trivia again next week. We're We're going to do a Marvel trivia next week.
Do you want to do Marvel?
Marvel.
Yeah, I want to do Marvel.
Or Star
Does it have to be
Wars.
just Marvel?
It would be Marvel or Star Wars. Which one would you rather do? Quick. We got to get out of
I'm
here,
gonna
but
do
wait
it.
in the chat. Would you rather
Let's do it all.
No, we're going to do
A Disney umbrella.
See, John gets it. Let Michelle go play Friday the 13th.
Okay, that's legit. All right, yeah. So be here next week. We're going to do trivia again like we did that last time. So you just need your phone. And we're going to jump on Kahoot and we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. But it's Marvel and Star Wars. Maybe we'll just do both and knock them out in one day. The point... No?
No.
We should do Disney Plus.
We'll do one or the other. So we have Star Wars or Marvel. More people are saying Star Wars.
Okay, we'll do Star Wars then. So research your Star Wars history because there's some hard questions in there and some easy questions. So you know how this game works. If people fall behind too quickly, it's hard to catch up. So Star Wars history, research it up. Otherwise, yeah.
Ed's got to come back and seek his maintain his title.
It's true. Ed is the previous winner. You gotta dethrone Ed. Ed is saying Marvel though. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday Live. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you watching as always. We love the Happy Place family.
I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a
Can I go
laugh
play my
and
video game,
sing a
Jordan?
song.
Jordan's gonna keep singing while we roll the end card. I'm leaving your mic up through the end card.
And
what's the next
see
line?
you.
We'll see you guys next
Like
time.
we just get started, and before
Are you
you
not doing-
know
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it.
it,
I'm straight from in the happy place.
Pay the price.
You have to
No.
say.
Oh, look at that kid.
Hola.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Wink, wink.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be a hard out, guys. We don't have the end graphic today.
Wait, I'll start. Bye.
Wait, hold it. Just keep saying bye.
Just
keep saying-